Okay, live streaming is on, they say. Okay. I have to make sure it's really on because I am not sure. Come on. Are we here? Are we live? Are we good? Okay, here we go. I can hear myself. Let's go. All right, let's get started. Hey, what's going on, everyone? James Numbers here, and welcome back to another Survivor 50 live stream. And today we are going to be only doing one state because that's going to be the only time that's probably all the time I'm going to have for this episode. So today, 4 states are going to be opening up their clues: California, Texas, Illinois, and Connecticut. And for those that weren't in the last stream, let me go over what's going to be happening. Okay, California is going to be opening up their clue at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a little over an hour left to go. Louisiana is going to be releasing their clues tomorrow. Texas is going to be releasing their clue at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, literally 2 hours away. Let's see. Connecticut is going to be releasing their clue at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, literally a little over an hour away. And lastly, Illinois, the state that we are going to be doing today. We literally have 1 minute before we start Illinois. So we're only going to have time for Illinois today, but yeah, with that being said, tomorrow Louisiana is going to be releasing their clue at around 5 p.m. Eastern Time for Louisiana. So I probably won't be doing Louisiana's tomorrow. Instead, I'll be doing the other 3 states that I'm not going to be doing today tomorrow, if you get what I mean. But yeah, New York's going to be the last state that we will be doing, which will be on Sunday. And luckily for me, I'll be able to have time to do New York, since New York's is going to be on this upcoming Sunday, the 22nd, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So with that being said, let's get started with Illinois, shall we? Let's do it. All right, Illinois, the Idol is live. In this city, elevated travel is a breeze. On a route once named for Ravenswood, but avoid looping to the east to find a symbol of survival moving above. Okay, it's an outdoors ticket, and the fare tickets are $2.50 required for an entry. Okay, no bathrooms available. Oh, damn, that's gonna stink. But they mentioned that the fare ticket is $2.50 for entry, and I'm assuming this is their entrance. Kind of reminds me of Minecraft. But seriously, though. All right, let's look at Illinois first. Let's ask what AI is going to think. All right, AI, let's see what you got. Since Illinois' clue is just released, social media certainly won't have time to have an immediate guess. So let's see what we got here. Illinois. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see what the AI has responded with. Let's see here. Oh, the stream is okay. The city I'm thinking of is Chicago, and to answer your riddle, it's the CTA Brown line. The CTA Brown line. Interesting. Elevated travel in a breeze. Okay, first part of the hint. Chicago is world famous for its L elevated train system. Once named. Second part of the hint. Before 1993, the Brown Line was officially known as the Ravenswood Line. Many locals still refer to it that way today. Interesting. Avoid looping to the east. This refers to the loop, Chicago's downtown center, while the Brown Line circles the loop. The symbol of survival is found by heading away from the eastern downtown core. Fourth part of the hint, this refers to the brown bear. In many cultures and contexts, the bear is a symbol of resilience and survival. Since the line is color-coded brown, the bear has become its unofficial mascot. The Brown Line is often cited as one of the most scenic routes in the city because it offers a bird's eye view of the historic neighborhoods on the north side and a dramatic entry into the skyscrapers of the loop. Would you like me to find the best stops for sightseeing along this route, or perhaps help you solve another Chicago-themed riddle? Yeah, we're good here. But okay, we got a guess from Google Gemini. That's pretty cool. The CTA Brown Line. ChatGPT says it's in Chicago as well. Refers to Chicago's famous elevated train system. The L Second part of the hint is the Brown Line, originally called the Ravenswood Branch. Third part of the hint hints at the downtown loop in Lake Michigan to the east. Fourth part of the hint alludes to the Phoenix on Chicago's city seal, representing the city's rebirth after the Great Fire, fitting for trains running above the streets. We know it's in Chicago. That's okay. That really doesn't help. ChatGPT did not narrow it down at all. So, with that being said, let's see what Grok AI is thinking. The riddle describes a city in Illinois where elevated trains is easy and common. Route was once named for Ravenswood. This refers to the former Ravenswood line / branch / service of the Chicago L, which opened in 1907 and ran along the beach to serve the Ravenswood area. Now it's the Brown Line, officially renamed in 1993 when CTA adopted color codes. Before that, it was known as the Ravens Line or Ravenswood Line or Ravenswood Route. Second part, this next, avoid looping the east. The Brown Line runs from Kimball in the northwest of the loop, the elevated oval in downtown Chicago, then back out. But the key part of the route, especially the historic Ravenswood branch itself, is the non-loop portion from Kimball to Belmont, or the full out and back looping to the east. Means avoid going into / through the eastern downtown loop elevated section. To find a symbol of survival morning above, this points to the L itself. The Chicago L, short for elevated. So many references to the Chicago L. Clearly that's a hint. Is an iconic symbol of the city's survival and resilience, most famously enduring and rebounding after the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, though the L came later, starting in 1892. But more broadly, representing Chicago's gritty, enduring urban character through economic ups and downs, harsh winters, and crises. The system literally moves above on elevated tracks, and the L named and structure are enduring symbols of the city persisting and thriving. So the city is Chicago. Elevated travel is a breeze on the now Brown Line. Once the Ravenswood Line, ride it straight without looping into the eastern downtown loop to experience the classic above ground L ride. That's a symbol of Chicago's survival. So here's what, okay, now let's see what Microsoft Copilot thinks. All right. Okay, they've also mentioned Chicago, referenced the Ravenswood Line, the elevated trains. So many references of the L. The L, like they were very, very specifically about the L. So, yeah, hold on. But avoid by looping the east. The Brown Line normally heads towards the loop, which sits to the east / southeast. Avoid looping to the east, suggest looking before it reaches the loop. Fourth part of the hint, this is a poetic part. The Brown Line passes near the Chicago Water Tower, one of the few structures to survive the Great Chicago Fire, a literal symbol of fire. And yes, the L train moves above it. They point to Chicago, Illinois. So, I mean, yes, it's in Chicago, Illinois, but where specifically? A couple of the AI did say the CTA Brown Line, which I don't know what that is. That's what I'm going to see. I'm going to check this out, see what this is and what it stands for. The Chicago. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. So this is basically a transit line, and pretty cool. Let's check what the Brown Line is. The Brown Line of the Chicago L system is an 11.4 mile, 18.3 kilometer route with 27 stations between Chicago's Albany Park neighborhood and downtown Chicago. It runs completely above ground and is almost entirely grade separated. Interesting. I did not know that. Let's see. There are suspicions that this could be it, but but based on what the image that Survivor has given us, this is this specific section of the building of the train station. Since it is going to be taking place outdoors, this part of the train station is going to be what we are looking for. But that's tough because I'm trying to pull this up on Google Maps and it's not showing up. I don't know. I don't know. Google Maps actually might not be helpful for us today, which sucks. Chicago Brown Line. Chicago Brown Line train. God damn it. Where? God damn it. Let's see here. The CTA line. Let me see if I can ask the AI if it can. Let me ask all the AI if they can pull up some photos, because I want to make sure this is right, because since Google Maps is not going to be helping out today, which is pretty rare, which is the first time that has happened in one of these episodes. I don't know. I guess we could go to Transit Chicago. Well, I guess they do have a website. And there's a PDF file in here as well. Let's see if we can check it out. But it's okay. This is actually taking a while to load. All right, here's what the AI is showing us. They've basically showed us the routes. That's not really helpful at all. I mean, it does show the loop. I mean, we can see that. So, I mean, I guess that's a possibility. All right, let's take a look at some of these photos. The Chicago Brown Line. I mean, looking at this, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Nah, actually, all right, here's a, okay. It's a pretty cool train station, I guess. I guess this is the loop that they're looking for. And let me see if I can zoom in on what. Just, damn it, zoom. Just zoom. Okay. I'm trying to compare this image to the one that Survivor's giving us. Right now, it's not looking like to be a match. At least I don't think so. But this is the only hint that we have. All right, let's check and see what Chicago L. All right, some more photos of the train station. That's pretty cool. All right. Ooh, wait a minute. Yo, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And look at this. Do you see those squares right there when on the Survivor photo that's showing us? Those squares, although they're not the exact same, they look so damn similar. They look so similar. I think this is a decent possibility, but I think we should continue looking to ensure something that is more concrete. But yeah. All right. Okay, there's some vines here. Let's go. All right, a photo of the train station. Let's go. Photo of the train. That's pretty cool. Right now, this is pretty much our best guess that we have right now, but we are looking to verify that this is the right place. There's the loop that they're looking for. Well, all right, I guess there's another photo of a train. Stock photo, that's not useful. This is pretty cool, but also not useful. Okay, another photo. Okay, we're just going in circles now. I am referring to the Brown Line L. I feel like that could be I don't know. Brown L, the CTA Brown Line. I mean, what else could it be? Avoid looping to the east. A loop. A freaking loop. Loop. All right, now there we go. Here's a photo of the train. Pretty cool. The train line system. The Chicago L system. Okay, this photo doesn't help. Huh. You know, we know that this is going to take place in Chicago. Right now, our best guess is basically at the Chicago train, the Chicago, based on the Chicago train, the CTA of near the Brown Line, and I actually don't even know what CTA stands for. Chicago Train something. I don't know. Chicago Transit Authority. Okay. It's the Chicago Transit Authority. Let me see if I can pull up the Chicago Transit Authority real quick. See if that. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, this thing's got like a 3.1 stars. Okay, it's average. Yeah, that's not too bad. I guess average is better than nothing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, we are underneath the train. Let's go. Huh. Can we move? We can, but not on the side of the road, though. I mean, I feel like it makes sense for the photos that Survivor's giving us to be like rails. So I feel like that could be it. And oh hey, the brown, oh hey, look, there's a time schedule for this brown line train as well. The Illinois did say that they were going to be opening theirs tomorrow at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. So tomorrow is Saturday. So it's going to be pretty interesting. To find a symbol of survival moving above. A symbol of survival moving above. They also did mention the brown bear though, but well, not all of them, but one of them mentioned like a phoenix. Oh god. The L line, the L itself. Well, okay, maybe I misremembered. Only one of them mentioned like a bear, but the Chicago Water Tower. All we know is it's in Chicago, Illinois. The Brown Line L is the best case that we have, but I'm not even sure if this is right though. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's go back to looking at this train station for a minute. All right, we can't go on the side of the road. We can't go on the sidewalk, which actually pretty much sucks. Kind of ruins the entire purpose. But okay. Okay, we got some musicians here. This is pretty cool. All right, here's the Chicago Transit Authority. Here's the train. Pretty cool. Oh, hey, there's a train. All right, here's the rapid transit and buses. Okay, looking at the... And they did mention that this is... Oh, yeah, I forgot. The fare tickets are going to be $2.50 for an entry, so that's a pretty big hint. That's actually... I got to look that up. I forgot about that. Fare ticket, $2.50 for an entry. I need to look that up. I really need to... There's fares and tickets. Wait, fares and tickets? Yo! Fares and tickets. I just realized. Speaking of the devils, look at fares and tickets. Like, Fare ticket is $2.50 for an entry. It's going to be outdoors. Yo, wait a minute. Hold on. Look at this. The L train fare. They keep the L, that L thing that people, that all these hints keep talking about. This L thing. You know that? That look at it. $2.50 for L train fare. Like, what? Is this it? This is just a regular fare, effective February 2023. So basically, this is still going on from the looks of it. Holy cow. Is this it? I feel like this is it. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this really it? Is this freaking it? Actually, oh my god. $2.50. Chicago Transit Authority, $2.50 fares. I mean, that's possible. I'm also looking at Google right now, and oh shoot, I actually lost one. Dang it. Let's see here. As of early 2026, the Chicago Transit Authority is implementing a 25-cent fare increase, raising the standard cash fare for a bus ride to $2.50. Regular train rides, L trains, are increasing to $2.75. Full fare venture payments are for buses are $2.25, while cash payments on buses will cost $2.50. So, fare ticket required for an entry. So, that's $2.50. So many references to $2.50, $2.50. Where is, well, I mean, maybe. So the L train fare. Oh wow! It gets even better, right? The CTA Brown Line fare is $2.50 for a full fare ride, which includes up to 2 free transfers within 2 hours when using a Ventra card or contactless payment. This standard fare applies to all L trains, while bus fares are $2.25. Like, to be honest with you, I think this is about as consistent as we're gonna get. So, I think as of right now, I think this is the best answer that we have. So basically what I'm gonna do is we're gonna add that in. Chicago Transit Authority Brown Line Chicago. This is the best guess that we have right now. This is straight up absolutely the best guess that we have. So this kind of makes sense. So with that being said, transitchicago.com, Union Station, Ventra Customer Service Center, let's go. Here's their address and website. That's pretty cool, I guess. All right, tells you where to go. All right, a photo of the train station. All right, massive building. Whoa, okay. Chicago Transit Authority. All right, what does it say? We deliver quality, affordable transit services that link people, jobs, and communities. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. All right, looking at a photo of the train. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's a photo of the train, and let's zoom in on the rails closely. I think this is that's the closest we can go. Are you kidding me? That sucks. That actually really sucks. I mean, comparing this to the photo that Survivor's giving us, I mean, I think that's going to be a bit of a stretch. So let's keep going. Look at this train. All right, here we go. Not bad. All right. Oh, there's the loop again on the orange line. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're checking out the Chicago Transit Authority, Midway, Orange Lane. That's pretty cool. Oh, they have hold on. All right, they have one of those ATM things. That's cool. All right, these are just the different lines. All right, another step forward. Let's go. More photos. The Venture Customer Service Center. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, we are at the freaking rooftop. Holy cow. That's freaking cool. That is so cool. Alrighty then. Let's go forward. American Heroes. Cool. Oh, hey, they're celebrating Christmas.
567 West Lake Street, Chicago Transit Authority headquarters.
Of course, they had to have a small replica because it was Christmas time when they did that video. Oh, hey, they got a piece of paper for people to basically comment, for people to basically voice their opinion on the train. Let's go. A mystery shopper. Okay, pretty cool. To be honest with you, I don't know what else we can do. But I'll be honest with you, I think that's going to be it. I really don't know what else we can do, right? I mean, we have an idea of where the Chicago Transit Authority is. I even just found their address just now, so I'll definitely be typing in their address as well at the end of this video for sure. And yeah, with that being said, I really don't know what else I can say. $2.50. There's all $2.50 for the bus. This as well, showing $2.50 for the L train fare. Like, it really, it really doesn't get any. It really doesn't get any more clear. The fact that we've already stumbled upon multiple references of $2.50 for a fare ticket, I feel like this is the best shot that we have if you live in Illinois. So definitely head to the Chicago Transit Authority at the train station near and maybe attend the Brown line if you can. And yeah, and if you guys can't find it, then definitely look around there for sure. So it's got to be around that vicinity somewhere, give or take. So with that being said, honestly, I think that's going to be it. So that's our best guess that we have right now. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Let me see if I can go back to the Survivor 50 challenge map real quick. You know what? Actually, you know what? Before I go, I want to see if people have been posting on Illinois yet. Just for curiosity's sake, because maybe some people will have made some guesses by now. I don't know. Maybe they have, maybe they won't. I don't know. It only just got released like 28 minutes ago. So, But you never know, right? You never know. Oh, hey, we already got some answers for Illinois. What? Hold on. Illinois seems like it is in the loop on the Brown line. Avoid looping east makes me think it could be by the Quincy stop right after. When running north, the only places the brown line runs west is the loop Clark/Lake/loop Sedgwick, Portwright, blah blah blah. With the additional note saying $2.50, it seems like it would be inside a stop at one of these stops. That sounds like a crowd nightmare, but I tend to agree. Any ideas for the Illinois one? It's definitely on the brown line somewhere in the loop. Somewhere on the brown line, not sure which station. When running north, the only places the brown line runs west is the loop Clark/Lake loop, Sedgwick, Southport, Paulina, and then Damon and after. With the additional note saying $2.50, it seems like it would be inside a stop at one of those stops. Yeah, it must be inside the station if you need to pay $2.50. Probably needs to be a larger station to accommodate the larger crowds. So yeah, basically the internet is basically confirming that it's going to be in the brown line. So yeah, that's our answer. Anyone have any guesses on where for the Illinois? Okay, that's probably about it. So this basically, based on what Reddit says, it does confirm to them as though it is going to be near the brown line. You basically are going to have to attend the train, and it is going to be in one of the stops. Which stop is really... That's actually a really tough one, but people have given out some pretty good guesses on which stops in the loop that it will be in. But, you know, I think I'll leave that up to the people of Illinois, because since I don't live in Illinois, this won't really affect me as much. So, yeah, if you live in Illinois, make sure to head to Chicago tomorrow, specifically the brown line, so that way you can get your idle clue. So with that being said, tomorrow we will be doing California, Texas, and Connecticut. We will not be doing Louisiana because Louisiana is going to be releasing their clue in the afternoon, and that's going to be too late for me. So with that being said, I really hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you can be up to date on any new videos that I release onto the channel. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.